The way this works is when Zeus approaches the fence line, he'll hear this beep. If he does not retreat, that's when he'll receive a small corrective zap, which I'm told feels a lot like static electricity. So what makes this debate so different than others? You. It's your questions, your tube, your answers. I'm here at the Citadel, where 8 Democratic hopefuls will be standing behind me at these podiums, and they may even answer your questions. When it comes to baby rattles, they may have met their match. And it's these little tags. Who would have thought that these tags could create a multi-million-dollar business? Well, they did, and the mothers say it's a great success. The call came into police around 7 a.m. after an employee of the extended stay hotel off of Huguenot Road found a woman's body in the stairwell. Police pronounced her dead when they arrived on the scene. We talked to Chesterfield County's Major Carl Leonard, who tells us he's unable to release a lot of details about the scene because it's still an investigation.
We're in the early stages of the investigation. We're trying to determine what the facts are and circumstances that led her to be here and to be in that stairwell. We don't have that information right now.
Chesterfield County brought in their mobile command unit and several officers to collect forensic evidence and question residents about what they know.
You wasn't here overnight? No. All right, Mrs. Smith, appreciate it.
The cause of death has not yet been determined, and police have not revealed whether or not there were any signs of trauma. The woman was found at this hotel behind these trees. The police tell us that it's been difficult to get information about her identity because of the nature of the hotel, where people are constantly coming and going. Police say their main goal right now is to find out the woman's identity. We spoke with some of the residents to see how they've been affected by the incident. Louise Fellow says she has been staying at the hotel for 6 months, and despite today's incident, she feels it's a safe community.
I don't live in fear. You know, this is not a part. I just pray for the soul that passed away and the person who was the perpetrator of the crime and the family members.
Police are urging any resident that may have heard or saw anything to call the police. Stay with 8 News for more updates coming up at 6. In Chesterfield County, Chamise Jones, 8 News. Christmas came early for one Chesterfield family and their dog, Zeus. You'll recall, Zeus, wearing a Michigan dog tag, was missing for 2 weeks before being reunited with his family. Today, the Ducrays received a special donation to help ensure Zeus is home for the holidays. Today, Invisible Fence brand installed an invisible fence at the family's home. Company spokesperson Courtney Dean says that after hearing the Ducray story, they felt compelled to help.
We're just absolutely thrilled to be able to help them out in this way and make sure Zeus stays happy and safe and free at home and never gets lost again.
The fence was installed underground, and Zeus will be trained to stay within its perimeter using an electric dog collar. The way this works is when Zeus approaches the fence line, he'll hear this beep. If he does not retreat, that's when he'll receive a small corrective zap, which I'm told feels a lot like static electricity. The Ducrays tell me that after losing another dog before Zeus, this gift means a lot to them and gives them total peace of mind.
I'm ecstatic. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. And it's a blessing, a true blessing.
The family says once they learn the rules, they believe Invisible Fence brand will work for them, and they're already satisfied with its progress. In Chesterfield County, Chamise Jones, 8 News. During the day, many students can be found at the campus library, studying for an upcoming test or conducting research for a term paper. And while it's almost impossible to find an empty computer, the aisles are empty. Librarian Marilyn Scott says, printed research materials like Britannica have become increasingly less popular for students.
We have to persuade students to use printed encyclopedias. Unfortunately, many people think that everything is out there and all they have to do is just enter a 2-word search and the entire knowledge of the world will appear on their desktop. And that's not quite true, not yet.
Students are no longer using the traditional research methods anymore. They're now turning to more contemporary ways of research, like Wikipedia, for example. Wikipedia, stemming from the Hawaiian word wiki, meaning quick, is an online encyclopedia. But it's not your typical encyclopedia. The fact that anyone is able to edit articles has many questioning its credibility. Founder of Wikipedia, Jimmy Wales, who spoke at VCU, says, that they have administrators who monitor the changes made on the website, but it's difficult to catch every error.
We want to be as good as possible, but we know that you're never going to achieve perfection.
Student administrator and editor for Wikipedia, Will Weaver, added cyclone stories. His job entails filtering and maintaining the site. He says he trusts Wikipedia because he is aware of the internal security measures and advises students to use it as a starting reference.
You don't have to use the actual content on Wikipedia. You can use the references that were used to write the article.
Most students are advised by their teachers not to use Wikipedia as a college-level source. However, a lot of students like Casey Royer use it for their personal use or for links to more traditional sources.
Things you have curiosities about, just type it in. What does that word mean? I don't know. Look it up. Wikipedia it. It's a verb now.
While some people may doubt the credibility of Wikipedia, it's a very popular site, with more hits a day than CNN and the BBC combined. Wells says that his ultimate goal for Wikipedia is for it to reach every single person on the planet. For WVCU, I'm Chamise Jones.
What was your experience when you were calling requesting the earmarks?
It differed. First it started off, they were really pleasant. They were more like, well, we'll see. You know, this is a weird question, but we'll see. And then it got to, I couldn't reach anyone. It was as if everyone was busy. No one got back to me. So then they started getting a little more, I guess, mean towards me.
They I guess, got word of it through an email, and that went out pretty fast among the staffers.
Yeah, some they were very open about it. They were just like, sure. They may have asked what we were going to use it for, and I may have told them, you know, working on the story, but some of them, not a lot of them.
So
said,
you had a lot of "I'll get back to yous," but they never got back to you.
Right,
that was the majority,
right.
303 of those. Well, you're to be commended for making all those calls.
Well,
Hope you get extra credit in your classes. Chamise Jones and Rachel Reynolds, interns here at CNN. Thanks for joining us.